Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Quick Watch or Quick Vids or Fast Flicks or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. But basically videos where I try to keep it under 5 minutes to get you some information on gear, topics, whatever, without wasting too much of your time. I realize now this kind of looks like a terrorist video with the black flag in the back, but it's not, and I'm not a terrorist, and this is actually an American flag with multicam stars from Endo Apparel. I think this might have been a limited edition run though, so I'm not sure if you can get that exact model anymore. Anyway, let's just get into it. This video is going to be about medical gear. If you watch any of my videos, you'll notice that in my EDC bag, in my truck, in my range bag, get home bag, whatever, I have medical gear. I think it's very important to have. In addition to that, I think medical training is even more important to have, but gear also is important to have. So a lot of those kits are expensive. You know, you get an IFAC from some well-known company and it's great. Nothing wrong with those kits at all, but they're expensive, 100, 150 bucks for those things a lot of times. So if you have as many medical supplies in various locations as I do, that adds up fast. So I'm going to be talking today about kind of low-cost solutions for that. All right, let's get into it. All right, so medical gear. Primarily I'm going to be talking about this little trauma pack, which is around 20 bucks and has a great deal of trauma-centric medical gear in it. But before you get this, I would recommend the #1 device you really need is a tourniquet. Now, the ones I like, this is a CAT, probably the most common, most familiar one. And then I also like the SWAT T because it's really thin, compact, easy to use, and rats also is great. Careful when buying rats because there are generic ones out there which really don't work. So you want to buy the official rats. I'll link to all this stuff down below. So tourniquet really I think is the most important because that is what's going to stop you from dying most often. A lot of people are misinformed about tourniquets and think, you know, you lose a limb if you use one, you don't. So get some training, get some education. Tourniquets are great. Now let's get into this trauma pack here. This is an Adventure Medical Kits trauma pack with quick clot. Now the content list, I'll just show it real quick here, is all of that. You can pause and read it on your own, but we want to keep this quick, so I won't go through it right now. So this is actually an older version, so I think they changed packaging. I really like the newer packaging, just a little bit better because it's not so shiny. But here's an old one, and we'll just rip it and get into it. The contents have stayed the same, but the packaging has changed a little bit. So here we go, we got a little roll of duct tape, which is great for medical uses, but also just for any general thing. So it's in this little resealable plastic pouch. So it's not, you know, super cool and tactical, but is very, it's waterproof and it's great. So we'll just kind of breeze through some of the items. We have a triangular bandage. And I'm not really going to be talking about specifically what any of this gear is used for. Do that on your own because I want to keep this quick. So this is a 3" by 4.1 yard gauze, so stretchy, used for putting on, holding on your quick clot or whatever. Some gloves, some various wipes, some quick clot. This is the Sport, so it is smaller than like the big expensive quick clot, but still good stuff. Again, quick clot's one of those things where there is a lot of misinformation, a lot of reference to the old stuff. I'm not going to talk too much about it again, just kind of going over the contents of this here. We have some instructions as well on how to use some of this gear. Seriously, sorry for the interruption. My dogs bark every time I make a video, I feel like, and it ruins it. So here's some 2x2 pads. I think we got some 4x4s in here. This is a 5x9. And a couple 4x4s. So a lot of pad, gauze, rolls, quick clot, duct tape, triangle bandage. You know, you can use this also with duct tape to make a chest seal. That's a little more advanced, but they do tell you how to do a lot of that stuff in here in the instructions. So if you're looking for like a portable, this also says, you know, fits in a BDU pocket, fits in a cargo pocket, that kind of stuff. So if you're looking for just a cheap all-in-one kit, this is relatively cheap. I mean, not much more expensive than if you bought all of these items in bulk and put it in a bag. So really great value, small package. This isn't a little boo-boo kit, mind you. There's no bandaids or anything in here. This is for trauma stuff, which is important. So yeah, if you're looking for some low-cost trauma gear, I recommend throwing this in every backpack you have. All right. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing and all that good stuff. All right, until next time.